a group of fishermen earned their living catching fish and seashells from the sea. But one day when they ventured deep into the ocean, they saw some boxes lying there. Maybe these boxes had fallen off a ship. While hauling the boxes up, one slipped accidentally, broke open, and gold bricks spilled out. The captain immediately opened the other boxes too, and they were filled with gold as well. Now all the fishermen kept diving down over and over to gather more of the gold. But then, they spotted a Coast Guard boat heading straight toward them. The captain gave an instant order: throw all the gold boxes back into the water, and he steered his ship forward at full speed. Just then the anchor chain got stuck in the rocks. Beneath the sea, a young fisherman went to untangle the rope, but it snapped and hit him hard on the head, knocking him unconscious and sending him into the water. The captain dove in right away to save him, but by that time, the Coast Guard boat had already reached them. All the fishermen sat fearfully on the deck. The Coast Guard commander pulled out a gun and threatened them. He forced the fishermen to dive one by one and bring the gold back up. That's when they realized these weren't real Coast Guards at all, but armed pirates, and the gold had actually fallen from their ship. The pirate leader then sent his men into the water to seize the treasure and kill the fisherman. A female fisherman turned back and quickly sensed something was very wrong. She swam upward, but a pirate grabbed her leg and tried to drag her down. At that very moment the captain arrived. Using a conch shell he had, he struck the pirate's hand, making him drop his knife. The female fisherman quickly cut off the pirate's diving gear and tied his legs with rope. Another fisherman cleverly dragged the pirate into the rocks, trapping him. Then, a teammate came from behind and cut the hose of the pirate's oxygen tank. After that they all began swimming rapidly upward. Each fisherman signaled the others to take turns surfacing for air. One of them dragged another pirate into a patch of seaweed, where he became badly entangled. The rest arrived and slammed that pirate against the rocks, and in this way, they gradually overpowered all the pirates. When they all came back up, the so-called Coast Guard commander began firing at them. Seeing her companions in danger, one of the fishermen shouted at him in fury. She suddenly leapt on him, pushed him off the boat and jumped with him, but she didn't know how to swim, and soon lost consciousness. The fisherman's team saved her from drowning, and pulled her back onto the deck. As they were discussing how to escape, the real pirate chief silently climbed onto the boat. He threatened them and said, "All of you jump into the sea right now, or I'll shoot you." One by one, helplessly the fishermen jumped back into the water. The pirate chief opened a box and began pulling out diamonds. He wanted to keep the entire treasure for himself. Meanwhile the fishermen cleverly wedged the anchor into the rocks. Then they all surfaced together. As the chief tried to pull up the anchor rope, the fishermen climbed onto the boat from behind, armed with weapons. Suddenly the anchor rope snapped under pressure, and the chief fell into the sea along with it. By then, the unconscious fisherman had also regained consciousness. The captain immediately started the engine and steered the boat back toward home. Together they opened the treasure chest. Inside were not only gold, but also priceless diamonds, whose sparkle lit up the faces of all their companions. And so safe and victorious, they sailed away with the treasure. So tell me guys, have you ever found a treasure too?